What up, people? It is your boy, Mr. Noland. Alright, I know there's no homework today, and there's a test tomorrow, so I created this test review to help you out. Now, the questions that I created are very similar to your test. The questions are similar, the numbers are different, but it's pretty much the same thing. So, question 1. What is the opposite of a positive 2/3? Well, it's a negative 2/3. Now, plot 2/3 and its opposite on a number line. Well, here's 2/3. How do I know it's 2/3? Well, look at this. 1, 2, 3. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 gives me the whole. That's your scale factor. So there's the 2/3. Now you have to also put its opposite. Well, negative 1/3, negative 2/3. That's it. You're done with that problem. All right. Absolute value. Absolute value is the distance away from 0. The key word there is distance. Now you're going to have a problem tomorrow similar to this. Let's say it's the absolute value of A. And in words, what does that mean? The distance A is away from 0. Again, absolute value is distance. That's all I can say. Is distance ever going to be a negative thing? No. Distance is a positive thing. So let's look at this. The absolute value of 7 is just 7. The absolute value of the letter G is G. The absolute value of a negative F is just F. The absolute value of negative 8 is 8. Okay. Now, if you notice, the negative is inside the parentheses. Now, check this one out. We're going to break it up. What is the absolute value of 6? Well, it's just 6. Now, you see the negative on the outside? It has to come down and join. So that is the only way it's going to be a negative answer. Absolute value of negative B is B. The negative on the outside has to come down and join. So that answer is negative B. The absolute value of M is just M. Now we're going to break this one up a little bit. The absolute value of 10 is 10. Bring down the minus sign. The absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Now do the math. 10 minus 4 is 6. That's it. That's absolute value. Okay. What best describes the absolute value of 4 on a number line? The distance the absolute value of 4 is away from 0. Again, the key word, distance. So on your test, when it says to describe it, you're looking for the word distance. I can't say that any more than that. Absolute value is distance. Okay. Emery wrote an integer. The opposite of Emery's integer is negative 20. Which of these statements is true? Now, there's quite a bit of reading here, so some of you are just going to say, I like this one, this one, this one, so that's it. I'm done. How about you make this easy on yourself? So Emery wrote an integer. Do I know what that integer is yet? No. The opposite of Emery's integer is negative 20. So the opposite of the integer is negative 20. So what is the integer? Well, if the opposite of the integer is negative 20, doesn't that mean the integer itself is 20? Well, yes. So let's look here. The integer is 20. Well, yes, it is. It says it right there. That's true. The integer has an absolute value of negative 20. Well, let's do this. What is the absolute value of 20? Well, that's just 20. So this is false. The integer is negative 20. Well, no, it's not. The integer is 20, not negative 20. So that's false. The integer has an absolute value of 20. Well, the absolute value of 20 is 20. That is true. Look at that. You have two of them that are true now. Okay? Now, vocabulary. You need to know what a vertex is. In the problem, it's going to talk about a vertex. A vertex is a corner. For example, there's a vertex right there. There's a vertex right there. And there's a vertex right there. It's a corner that has like a little point. To make it easy, it's a corner. Vertices are corners. For example, all of these combined, here, here, and here, are vertices. It's just plural. That's all it is. Now, when you are graphing coordinate points, the first thing I want my students to do is draw the big C like so. C stands for coordinate graphing. Where the C begins is quadrant 1. Then follow the C around. This is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and where it finishes up is quadrant 4. In quadrant 1, your X value is positive and your Y value is positive. In quadrant 2, your X value is negative, your Y value is positive. In quadrant 3, your X value is negative, your Y value is negative. In quadrant 4, your X value is positive, your Y value is negative. Well, some of y'all parents are asking, what does that mean? That means from the origin in quadrant 1, you had to go right, and then you went up. And the point was somewhere in here. From the origin in quadrant 2, you went to the left, and then you went up. So that point is somewhere here in quadrant 2. From the origin, which is 0, 0, right here in the middle, they went to the left and then down. The point would be in quadrant 3. So this is left and down. And then from the origin, in quadrant 4, you went to the right and then down. Okay. Let's see if I can make this really fast. Okay. What ordered pair, let me move this up so you can see it. Sorry. What ordered pair is located 5 units to the right of the origin? So I'm going to stop right there. From the origin, 5 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're right there. And then you were 2 units below the x-axis. That means you went down 2. 1, 2. What ordered pair is that? Well, you went to the right 5. You then went down 2. There's your ordered pair. Now, on your test, if it gives you an ordered pair like this, and it says, what is the x value of the ordered pair? The x value would be x equals 5, and that would be the answer for that one. All right, guys. I hope you watch this video. This is your study guide. This test tomorrow really should be easy, help your grades out a lot. But you have to take advantage of the resources, guys. All right, y'all have a great evening. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.